What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to hear what you all have to say about these topics. And ladies and gentlemen, we have that has gone incredibly viral, not just on the internet, but now in the sports world. And I seen a recent report come across the desk talking about how people are upset that NFL players and other, sports athletes alike have taken to this dance, more so in the NFL, as there are actually a subsection of people that are trying to, cancel Nick Bosa, cancel guys that have done the dance, and they're actually trying to get the dance banned from the NFL. Now, my understanding of the NFL rules and policy is that as long as the activity or the celebration that these players are doing in the NFL, as long as it isn't sexually or violently driven, then the league has no problems with it. Also, they can't wear any little pendants or anything like that, showing political allegiances. So I haven't seen anything like that outside of Nick Bosa's "Make America Great Again" hat, which he was fined, I think, nearly $11,000 or $12,000. He was fined for wearing the hat, and but as far as the celebration goes, and me, I'm not the biggest Trump guy. I'm not a real big political guy myself. But there is a line, man, where this stuff becomes very, very silly. And I think that's the primary reason why I'm not into politics. Yes, I read enough into it to see how things will affect me, my household, my family. But outside of that, politics is very silly. It's very emotional. It's very petty. And this is just one of those examples. Now, again, I'm not sitting here capping for Trump or anything like that, but the fact of the matter that he is the president elect, and we just got to move forward with that. I don't get where they call themselves, or the liberals, the Democrats, why they're so butthurt. It's like, man, y'all got one 4 years ago. It was what it was, and now Trump won. It is what it is, and it's just kind of petty to me that these people are going after athletes now. They're so butthurt about Trump winning that they're now targeting athletes and sports in general, to express their frustrations over the election results, taking that frustration out on these guys. But like I said, I think the whole situation is ridiculous. And I definitely have to say shout out to the NFL, as they have taken no issue with these guys doing the Trump dance. They've I forget who it was, the guy that came out and made a statement, reiterated some of the things that I said. He read some of the policy off, but also said that he has no issue with players doing the Trump dance. It's not that big of a deal. Again, and Trump is the president elect, and some people, take to that, and some people are fans and were fans of Trump, and supported him throughout this entire campaign. So to me, like I say, it is what it is. I just found it very silly that, these people on the left are very, emotional and upset about this. And I hate that they come into sports with this, this high level of emotion, this irrational level of emotion, because sports is emotional. It's an emotional industry. You get very well invested into these players, into these teams, into the winning, into the losing. But it's a balance of checks. There's a level of checks and balances in sports emotionality. Like we have to get over the game. Your team plays tomorrow. Your team plays next week. There's no point in glooming and dooming over the last game, no matter how you felt about it. Like, sports lets you feel your emotions for a while, but then you got to move forward. So that's kind of how we approach this thing. And again, in politics, it just seems like whoever wins, the other side for that 4 years is going to be boohoo whining and crying and doing all kinds of ridiculous stuff. This is just on that list. And I had to speak my piece because, please, you political people, I've begged and pleaded with you all before. Please stay out of sports, man. We go out of our way to avoid y'all. Please go out of y'all's way to avoid us. Sports is a unifier. It's an industry that brings people together, and politics to me is everything opposite of sports. There is a level of competition, but outside of that, politics divides. It makes people very irrational. It makes people very crazy, in my opinion. And I think that sports, man, we don't need any of that. We got enough drama on our own plate um, for us to be dealing with the political crowd. And we've seen it back in 2019, 2020, whenever, 2020, 2021, when all these athletes was getting very political, how it turned off majority of the fan base. Because again, we don't watch sports to be divided. We watch sports to be unified, cheer for our teams, win, lose, cry, smile, and then we get on back to life until next week, to the next day, whatever, whenever your favorite team plays again. So I'm begging you, political people, to stay out of sports, man. If y'all go get in it, just keep things in context. Because if you think Nick Bosa doing the Trump dance is crazy, you should see some of the other celebrations I've seen in my lifetime. You know what I mean? I'll show you crazy if you think the Trump dance is crazy. So, but I just wanted to state my piece on that. That's all I have for y'all on this video. Please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always interested to hear what you all have to say about these topics. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.